Many farmers have dealt with different kinds of sheep, merino, etc., the local sheep, etc., any. But you guys, you have not heard about Dorper sheep farming. Dorper sheep farming is the next deal. It is the next deal breaker. I'm Grace Woji from Woji Farms, located in Rakai, Chibanda sub-county in Uganda. We want to talk about why we feel, actually we don't even feel, Dorper sheep is good at making money. Why do you think it's going to be a good money maker? Some of the aspects I've observed in my herd, I've been farming Dorpers for the last 2 years, but man, I'm so excited about Dorpers. One, they have a high growth rate. They grow super fast. They grow super fast that when you feed them well, on average, a good Dorper sheep eats between, a mature one, eats between 5 to 8 kilograms of feed. So if you can sustain that, giving them good, clean fresh water, giving them ample feeds, you are on the right track to earning yourself good money. Dorper sheep are on a very, very, very high demand, especially here in Uganda and Kenya. Did you know that there are Kenyans who are coming here to Uganda looking for Dorper sheep for export to the Saudi Arabia? But most Ugandans are not aware of this. Originally, people didn't want to rear sheep because of some of cultural reservations, especially like among the Bahima. But of late, I mean, to be true, some things have changed. That the money that used to cost for a particular one goat, it is the same amount we charge for selling a particular sheep at 6 to 8 months. Actually, I for one, I sell my sheep at 6 to 8 months because they have acquired at least 25 to 30 kilograms already, much as they are on free range. And the magic of acquiring this high growth rate, ensure that you feed them with ample feed. And if they're on free range, like how I'm doing, I feed them from as early as 7 a.m. They don't get off like goats. Some of you are going to wonder, won't the sheep have off on their mouth? No, they never get off. I've not treated a case of off ever since I started grazing or keeping sheep on my farm. The other point is they easily adapt to any farm environment. Remember when I was stocking them, I got some of these sheep from farmers who were practicing zero grazing. I got sheep from Ike farm breeders, I got from Keyboys, I got from several farmers that were farming sheep on zero grazing. But surprisingly, after 1 month or two, I started them on free range because our hours we are only specifically on free range, but the sheep are doing, they are so amazing. They are really looking good. I'm so amazed. And the other magic I've also realized that I used to ask myself, why do Kenyans cut off the tails of the sheep? I've now realized why it is so important to cut off the tails of those sheep. One, the fat that would have accumulated in the tail alone, making it heavy to move, it spreads evenly in the whole body and also eases mating. And the other thing I've also realized about sheep, they multiply so fast and they are low maintenance. You can imagine a sheep, a mother sheep is already breastfeeding a 2 months baby and it goes on heat, you allow it mate, and it gives you another baby within 4 months plus. You get it? So they multiply so fast and they are low maintenance. Actually, my costs are usually on the labor for the person grazing them, deworming them, and spraying once in a while. I don't spray them like on a weekly basis like I do with goats. I spray them twice a month, and I also do vaccination of Clostridium because I realized the babies could succumb to Clostridium infections while they are grazing. So these are low cost maintenance, and at the same time, you're already earning your money. Speaking of adaptability, farmers may think Dorper sheep are only meant for zero grazing, but you can see here, I've started crossbreeding my sheep with the Dorpers. But Dorper sheep can be grazed on free range, and they do so well. Actually, they love it when they are moving around. They love it when they are moving around. But what you should also note, they like grazing in times when it's still, the sun is not yet out. So when you take them during the sunny times, you find them looking for shelter because of the fat on their bodies. And something else I had not told you, you see here where I'm standing, these are local sheep. So I brought in Dorper males to crossbreed. This is our other herd of locals. But you can see, prior to bringing them, I only had brown sheep. But I think most of them have turned into white and black, as you can see behind me. These are all crossbreeds. We have only, all we did was bring in a Dorper male, do the crossbreeding, and the results are just amazing. I wish you could just look at our cross babies. We are going to look at them. I think you can see the crossbreeds are already starting to be seen. I wish I could show you these babies after 2 months. You will not believe how much they will be weighing. They grow so fast. Their growth rate is quite amazing. Apart from the usual flu in the morning, but other things, you are good to go. On top of that, these are things I've observed among the Dorper sheep. They are excellent mothers. I've not had a scenario where a sheep has given birth and maybe it has no milk, or maybe it has left its baby in the bushes alone. They're always crying out for their babies. They always have enough milk. And also something I've observed in my herd. When I was starting, last year, I started with a local breed. But eventually, the local breed has been phased out. And I'm slowly having Dorper sheep crosses where I want to bring pure rams from South Africa to still do more crossbreeding. But if you have local sheep on your farm and you want to improve your herd, simply buy these rams and then start crossbreeding your local sheep. That is how I started, but the results are quite amazing. So after hearing all those, what is stopping you from grazing Dorper sheep, especially if you have enough feeds on your farm? For some of you who have not eaten mutton, but the tasty mutton you run to in your supermarkets that has some kaolin fat, which is not so much fat, that is mutton. Dorper sheep has the good quality meat that you can ever think of. It is tasty, it is soft. Are you looking for muchomo, something to slaughter that is soft, that is going to leave you mouth-watering? That are you one person who does not know how to cook and you want to try out cooking meat? Mutton is the best dish for you to cook, because even a person who is an amateur will cook so well mutton. Muchomo, it works so well. In my entire lifetime, from the time when I was a kid, we grew up with these lousy sentiments. Sheep are not eaten, blah, 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 blah. But man, after starting to keep Dorper sheep, you cannot take me away from eating mutton. Mutton is so nice. It is so mouth-watering. Try it out, guys. You'll tell me. For any farmer who is afraid to farm Dorper sheep, you are just afraid for nothing. I've given you all the tips you need to start Dorper sheep farming. That even if you cannot afford, at least start by purchasing a good Dorper male, and then you do the crossbreeding just like how. And after these babies have been born, and when they clock to 8 months, we are going to take them away to take them to another herd where we shall do another crossbreeding to make them better. So we keep on improving. You can see the mother has a very good body score, 3 out of 5. It is looking so amazing. It just gave birth yesterday, but you can see it is a local breed, but it's looking itself nice. That's all I had for you guys. I'm still Grace Woji, Dorper sheep farmer.